Hi guys, it's reading time, and today we're going to talk more about characters. We've been talking all about characters for a few days now, or a few weeks actually, and it's my favorite thing to talk about because when I read a book, I really want to like the characters and get to know them. As you know, I told you once I got so involved in one of my books that I was annoyed with the character and I tossed the book across the room until I could decide that all right, I want to pick that up and look at it again and find out what's going to happen because I really wanted something to happen. I got involved in my book. I got involved with the characters. So the essential question that I wrote today is, how do readers understand their characters? And what readers do is they bring their characters to life. So that's you. You bring your character to life. They sound like them. You want to sound like the characters. They notice what they say and do. You need to notice what they say and do. And they think like them and feel like them. So that's what you need to do as you're reading. You want to sound like the character and feel like the character. This happens in movies all the time. Have you ever watched a movie where you cried because it was too sad, or you were nervous about something happening? You got involved with the character. And a good author will make you feel that way too. They'll make you cry, they'll make you frustrated, they'll make you happy and excited. So you want to bring those characters to life. A good reader will do that. I just made my little sign. Bring your characters to life. So you might be thinking, well, how do I do that? I didn't write the book. That's why you get to know your characters. You get to know them. Henry and Mudge, think about those characters. Or Poppleton, we got to know Poppleton really well. Think about what we know about Poppleton. So if you're reading a book, what kind of voice would you use? Sometimes we can look at the tag words. That will help us if it says cried out instead of said. I mean, a good author usually uses some good tag words. Cried, hollered, whispered. That helps us get to know the character. So today, I decided to bring out the pigeon. We all know the pigeon. Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. There are no speech bubbles in this book, but oh, some silly Mrs. Gillott. There are no tag words in this book, but there are speech bubbles and thought bubbles. So right here, you can see the pigeon is dreaming and thinking about what it would be like to drive a bus. So it's a dream of his. He wants to drive the bus. And I love the beginning where he says, "Hi, I'm the bus driver. Listen, I've got to leave for a little while. So can you watch things for me until I get back? Thanks. Oh, and remember, don't let the pigeon drive the bus." This is one that I'm going to do for a read aloud someday, so be looking for it. I'm only going to do part of it today. I already know a bit about this character. I know he has dreams. I know he wants to drive a bus. And let's listen. So as you can see, it's speech bubbles. He says, "I thought he'd never leave." He's talking right to you, the listener, the reader. He says, "Hey, can I drive the bus?" Now, if we were in school, I'd be telling you need to answer him. So you'd be sitting in front of me and you'd all say, "No," because we were told, right? Bus driver said, "Don't let him drive the bus." So we'd all say, "No." And now you can say by the picture he's thinking. So he's thoughtful. And I love the way they put the little lines here to help us know to say, "Please." So we also know he's kind of sneaky. He's trying to convince us. Like opinion, he's trying to be convincing. "I'll be careful." And we're all saying, "No." "I'll tell you what, I'll just steer. My cousin Herb drives a bus almost every day." You can say, "I'm thinking about the character." And how would you say it? How would this character say these things? He's not going to say, "Can I drive the bus? My cousin does." It's really trying to be convincing. So you want to sound convincing. And you'll notice the pictures help in this case. Sometimes it's speech bubbles. Sometimes it's tag words. Sometimes it's really just getting to know the character. Sometimes it's what they do. And in this case, a lot of it is the illustrations. Mo Willems is so good at putting illustrations that teach us about the character. He says, true story. Now, this picture shows us with his eyelids. Look at his eyelids and look where his hands are. Starting to feel a little frustrated, a little angry. Ignore the noise behind me. I have work being done on my house. I love this one. Vroom, 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 vroom. Pigeon at the wheel. Boy, it's just like at school. There's noises all around us. We still have to stay focused. No? I never get to do anything. He's putting his head down. He's frustrated, and I'm not reading anymore. I'm going to save it for a read aloud someday, or you may be so into it right now you want to hear it again, and you might want to go to the library, get it, find it online. I guess we can't go to the library, can't we? You can find it online, but I will be reading it, and it'll be a read aloud. So one of these days you can be finding it. Anyway, remember, as a reader, we become better readers the more we get to know our characters. And the more we get to know our characters, the more we want to read about them. So, like Boxcar Children, you guys love those 4 characters. And it's because we've gotten to know them. We've thought about how they feel. We've thought about what they say and do and what that tells us about them. And the same thing with characters in any other book that you read. You get to know the character. So, remember, where is it? How do readers understand their characters? They bring their characters to life. They sound like them. They notice what they say and do. They think like them, and they feel what those characters feel. Enjoy reading. Enjoy getting to know characters. And what I would like you to do is when you read, jot down some things that you're thinking about your character. Maybe just write down the words, tag words, that helped you. Or maybe write down speech bubbles or pictures, or I'm getting to know this character and how this character acts. All right. Enjoy your reading. Go have a good time.